Welcome to Constructive Criticism. I'm your host, the Icon Buster. Now I know I've been gone for a while, but you could probably blame that on my brand new game, Smackdown vs. Raw for the PSP. Yep, that's right, I said it, for the PSP. Why the PSP and not the Xbox 360 version or the PS3 version? Well, I'm going to tell you like it is. It's because I'm poor. Sorry, this is all I could afford. But you'd be surprised what they can put on the PSP version of this game. I mean, the controls are great, the graphics are nice, and well, it has all the same matches as the bigger versions do. Now there are a few bugs. I don't know if this is my PSP or if this is something that has happened to other people. If you know, please leave a comment in the comment section. But apparently, you can't have more than 2 creative characters in a 5-person match, or the PSP will shut off. Also, apparently, if you set up multiple matches in a row on the creative story mode, and you have the entrances on, it will start playing the wrong music for the entrances. So yeah, that's the 2 main bugs for the PSP version. So what kind of criticism can I give to Smackdown vs. Raw 2010? Well, the same criticisms I give to all the Smackdown vs. Raw games. Why are you sexist? Now for you guys who don't know what I'm talking about. Pretty much since SmackDown became SmackDown vs. Raw, women have been taken out of most of the key matches. Now, I understand why they wanted to keep the women out of Hell in a Cell and maybe the Elimination Chamber. I guess. But the one thing that always had me scratching my head was, why take the women out of every 6-man match? I mean, seriously, you can't put these women in any kind of 6-man match. Even if it's a normal tag match with 2 managers, it has to be all guys. There cannot be women involved. Well, I guess seeing 6 women in one place is just too much for a man. Even though they do it all the time in wrestling. Now in the 2009 version, they reconciled this by letting the girls be in 6-person matches. But then 2010 comes along and, well, it gives you one of the most bizarre selections of all time. Now in 2010, you can put the women in cage matches, TLC matches. They can even have their own championship scramble. As long as you're not playing the PSP version, because remember the game likes to shut. Oh, never mind. But the moment you put 6 women in a match, Lordy, Lordy, let's call the censors. My question is, if this is supposed to be our WWE, why the hell can't I make the matches I want to make? I mean, for a game that says tell us your story, it sure wants to give you limitations on what story you can tell. Overall though, it's still a good game. I recommend it to all the wrestling fans. You might want to buy a different version though than the PSP. I'm just saying. So this is the Icon Buster saying, Smackdown vs. Raw 2010 for the PSP, you've been busted. Good night, everybody.